Good morning, Mark here, Brendan too.
Friday.
Wherever you are, hopefully you're recovering from Thanksgiving. Today's a big travel day for some folks. Today it's a good day for leftovers. It's a good day for shopping, maybe.
Yeah.
So a lot of things might be going on, but I've noticed there's not nearly as much traffic on the road this morning in our camera shots that we usually have, which makes sense. Probably a good thing too, because we have some snow to talk about, and it's kind of raw and chilly outside. And so, yeah, I'm going to feel like the season today. Anything else going on, Brendan?
I heard Christmas music on the radio yesterday.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's time. Yep. It's time. Yeah. I got a quiz question for you in case you want to answer this. Yes or no? It's an A or B question. Does the moon have quakes like we have earthquakes? On the moon, you couldn't call them earthquakes, but do they have quakes? Yes or no? What do you think? We'll give the answer to that in just a few minutes. All right. There are bands of lake effect snow taking place right now. It's not everywhere, but some folks are getting some snow and have over the nighttime. But lake effect means that some folks get several inches of snow and some folks down the road maybe get none. Today, tomorrow, lots of clouds, maybe a little bit of sunshine coming through at times, but not a lot. Keep an eye on the weather on Sunday and early next week. A storm's going to move across the middle part of the country, and we're going to be part of that early next week. There's the lake effect, and over 3 hours, it just kind of sits there and just, it doesn't move like, left or right or up or down on the map. It just kind of sits there. It's part of the flow of the air coming in the atmosphere above us from the northwest, picks up moisture, drops it inland, and that's the nature of lake effect. And when you look at a big view, it doesn't look like, it's covering a lot of area. It's certainly not moving when you look at, a wider view on the map. But that storm out in the Rockies is heading our way, and that's different. That's not lake effect. That's a big storm. And here's what it's going to look like. That's midday, and then afternoon, not much going on, nothing around tomorrow, but we'll have to wait for this. There's Sunday morning, and we're starting to get the first snow showers from that next storm, and it's going to move across the Great Lakes region early next week, and we're going to be part of it when it gets here. So today, highs upper 20s to low 30s. Some of that snow is going to stick around for a while that's falling today because of these chilly temperatures. A little wind to pick up at times too. We've already had gusts to 25 miles per hour. That'll continue. Tomorrow, another gusty kind of a day and a little sun through the clouds. A little bit warmer tomorrow, highs in the 30s, but that's a good day to get outside. Chilly, yeah, and windy, yeah, but no precipitation around tomorrow. You don't have to fight that. Sunday, you're going to have to consider your plans if you're traveling, especially because travel is going to be slowed down as that snow comes into the area, and it will stick. It will stick around too for a few days, at least, because these high temperatures, warmer temperatures of the day, in the neighborhood of freezing, and nighttime temperatures well below freezing. So in other words, there's not a lot of melting in this forecast once we get into next week. And the wind will pick up Monday too. That'll be creating some visibility issues for travelers. So a lot going on. I think Saturday's the day you go looking for the snow shovel. Where did I put that?
Right.
Where is it?
Find a bunch of stuff in the garage.
Correct. Find it on Saturday because you're going to need it on Sunday.
Okay.
All right, there's the quiz question.
And the snowblower too, perhaps?
Yeah. Wherever it is, kind of get it primed and ready to go and check it out. Saturday's a good day for all of that because maybe not so much, you don't need the snowblower maybe on Sunday, but over the next few days you might. Okay. There might be places we're going to need it.
All right, we'll say hi to our friends now. 25 and fair is what Christopher's reporting in Farmington Hills. We have Paul watching from Farmington Hills as well. And looks like he's on the move here this Thanksgiving season. Joel is saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. 25 degrees, light snow. Christopher says yes to the weather quiz. James Gibb, friend and coworker, saying hello from the control room. Good morning to you, Susan. Hopefully the audio issue worked itself out. It's working in my end. I don't see what the issue is, at least on my end. Frank's watching from Indiana, 32 degrees. He's heading back to Charlevoix in a few minutes. He's saying hi to Gibb. Any messages to your friend, Gibb? Howdy is what he says, Frank. Chris is watching from Pontiac. She's downstate with her sisters. Gail's watching from Kingsley, 22 degrees there. She said Burr with some light snow. And Paula is reporting 25 degrees from a very chilly Boyne Falls. Happy Black Friday. Susie Q is reporting 23 in Frederick. Had a great family Thanksgiving and too much food, as she puts it. Off to go Black Friday shopping locally with some of her girlfriends. Have fun. Got Frank saying go Buckeyes. There must be some kind of game going on this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully you're joking. Yeah, Ohio State Buckeyes play the Michigan Wolverines on Saturday. It's a big deal.
It's in Ann Arbor, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim in the earpiece says he's not joking.
I did hear about it a couple days ago, and but I since forgot until now.
Brendan is not a football fan, but
No.
this is a big deal. It's a big deal. Big.
I do understand the importance of the rivalry.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah. It's at the big house.
That's what they call the stadium.
We really need to get a microphone for Gib. He's talking to us about in Columbus. I guess people X out the M's all throughout Columbus. Susie Q says yes to the moon having quakes. That's her guess here. Paula is guessing yes as well. 22 in Kalkaska. Jackie wants to know, did everybody stuff themselves with turkey and dressing? Did you guys do that? Did you have turkey and dressing?
I didn't, but I could do that at any moment of any day. Anytime. So, yeah.
Doesn't have to be Thanksgiving.
That's true. I didn't do it yesterday.
Gib, what did you have? Turkey, green beans, mashed potatoes. Okay.
Very good.
And turkey, yeah, no stuffing. But, there was a pecan bourbon pie that I had, and then a piece of apple, blueberries and cherry pie or something.
Very good.
Very good. Little dust of snow is what Jackie is reporting. All right, Joel's guessing yes for the weather quiz. Paul is heading back home today. Safe travels. And Daniel, good morning to you. Joel saying go blue in all caps. My mom's watching. Hey, Mom, I'm going to see her in a few hours. She's looking forward to her special guest tonight. And yeah, definitely keep an eye on that travel forecast Sunday when I was going to be heading back. Is it better if I leave early, Mark, to head back to
you're going to
Michigan?
You'll need as much time as possible.
Yeah.
So, because it's going to, whatever falls out of the sky on Sunday will be around for a while. It's not, we don't have a big warm-up period ahead of us. So we're getting to the point where, let's see, Sunday, it's not quite, what is that, the 26th, I guess, in November.
Yeah.
It's often the case. Late November, early December, snow that falls at that time, it could stick around a while. We don't have any big warm-ups in the forecast.
Yeah. Who else do we have here? Our other friend Susan, reporting 24 degrees in Kalkaska. It's cloudy where she is. And Susie Q, I sure will enjoy dinner today. And wanted to know how her dinner was yesterday.
You mean the big feast that the company gave us?
Yeah, that one, Mark. How was that big feast?
I'll show it to you. There it is. It's the invisible meal.
Christopher saying
they provide other things in great quantities, and they're a good company. But we missed out on the big feast yesterday, and on the morning show, it didn't materialize like we hoped it would. We thought they're going to give us a big surprise. No, it didn't happen.
We got Christopher saying go blue. My dad's saying that we can watch the big game together tomorrow. Or Dad, you can just give me the highlights once it's all said and done. But I understand. It'd be a good bonding time. Then he can explain football things to me, and I'll go, what? Touchdown, 6 points. I know that much.
Okay, that's a start.
And my mom did not have much to eat. She just wasn't in the turkey mood.
Yeah.
We'll see if she gets more of an appetite this weekend. Jackie's saying yes, guessing yes for the weather quiz. And Wanda saying snowing a little bit, snowing lightly in Charlevoix.
All right.
Now we're all caught up. Mark?
All right. Does the moon have quakes like we have earthquakes? Yes, they do. They are called moonquakes. Apparently, when they happen, they last longer than you might expect if you study earthquakes. And the reason there, from what I understand, is earthquakes, when you can imagine the little ripples like waves rolling through the land, when it comes across or to water, it tamps down and knocks down that wave. With all the water we have around, lakes and rivers and all that, it tends to knock down the waves, but the moon doesn't have water. It doesn't have bodies of water like that. So it tends to go around the moon, around the moon, around the moon, and it did slowly fade away, but it seems to last longer. And that's kind of like what in reading about moonquakes, that's what I took out of it, that it's a little different consequence because of the lack of water on the moon. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe not, but I thought it was interesting.
I think it is, yeah.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad you think it is. I think these pictures are interesting right now. I saw a few flakes. I still see them. A few flakes of snow in Cadillac. Don't see any falling at Mackinac City, but a few minutes ago, I saw the sun come out and brighten up the bridge.
Okay.
And obviously, it's breezy at Traverse City. And take a look at Gaylord. That's where some of that lake effect has been coming and going all night long. And so be careful with your footing and your driving.
Mm-hmm. We got Susie Q saying that you guys deserve a big feast for sure. Got that right. 3 for 5 is what Christopher's reporting for this week. Joel's reporting 3 for 4. And 2 for 5 is what Susie Q's saying for Mark's hard question. She did fairly good, she says.
Well, I get more complaints when they're easy. Oh, that was so easy. That was so easy. I knew that one. So I got to come up with something tougher.
And falling snow, where Susie Q
Okay.
is today. So that wraps things up, Mark.
All right, very good. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.